Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today I'm going to be going on a quick discussion about farming the Candy Vegito that just got his Dokkan Awakening with the Halloween event this year, and also talk about a recommended hidden potential build towards the end of the video. So, I'll be honest with you, the drop rates for farming this unit are absolutely horrible compared to the other free-to-play units that you can farm out as of recent, but hopefully with these tips and tricks I'll give you in this video, it'll make your farm a little bit faster, as painless as possible, and hopefully you can get this copy farmed out if you haven't done so yet. Definitely recommend doing it if you haven't farmed him out yet. This event doesn't come out very often, but you can see Stage 1 is going to drop the unit himself, and Stage 2 will drop the Awakening Medals. So you need 14 copies of the unit and 20 Awakening Medals to get him where you need him to be for rainbowing, as with all other free-to-play units. First thing is you want to make sure if you have your boost tiles, absolutely use them. Like I say, the drop rates are not very good in this, so it doesn't guarantee anything, but there are times where it will drop the unit, even if you don't get him from the actual stage when you're clearing it. The boost will drop a random copy every now and again, and every copy that you get is absolutely going to help save you some time. So if you've got those boost tiles, use them if you want. I recommend it. But you can see that I'm using a super int type team. You can use an extreme int or super int type team to go in this because you have type advantage, and I'll show you why right now. So when you're going against Majin Buu, who will show up every single time, he is a tech type enemy. Now, you want to try to avoid using super attacks, and I know that's kind of counterintuitive to playing Dokkan Battle, but you want to avoid the super attacks because this guy doesn't have a lot of health, and he doesn't require a whole lot of damage to beat him. And with some of these newer units especially, their super attacks can be a little bit lengthy, so you want to try to just use this, regular attacks on your units. With that type advantage, sometimes you'll be able to one-shot him and then get right through the event, nice and easy. So Majin Buu can drop a copy of the Candy Vegito, or if he's trolling you, he can also drop a copy, as you can see there, of the bronze Hercule statue. So just because you get a unit from beating the Majin Buu, it's not always guaranteed that it is the Candy Vegito. And it's nice of them to add that, and that, I'm being sarcastic there. It's nice of them to make it so you can get bronze Hercule statues in this unit, or from this event as well, because you'll see that you get a unit drop from the Majin Buu, and you think it's Candy Vegito, but sometimes, if not most of the time, it's not. So unfortunately, another obstacle you have to come across when trying to farm this unit. So we're going to get the super attack off with the Teen Gohan, unfortunately, because of his passive giving him that extra key, and we're going to have to go ahead and sit through that. But again, you want to try to avoid these super attacks as much as possible, because this guy does not require that much damage to defeat. And we got a copy of something, so right there you can see we got a character dropped from clearing at that time, but again, I don't know if that's Candy Vegito or a bronze Hercule statue yet. And in all reality, the bronze Hercule statues drop a lot more often, and as you can see there, luckily the boost gave us the Candy Vegito, but you can see when I actually cleared it, it gave me the bronze Hercule statue. So that question mark at the end of this L-shaped path here as well, sometimes you can get some pretty decent items from it. Other times it will drop your health halfway. We are going to get a gold copy, or a gold Hoi Poi capsule for a training item, so that's nice, but that's kind of the trick-or-treat aspect, I suppose, is what they're trying to get at there. Sometimes you get some good stuff, other times it absolutely destroys you. You can also get some Zenny from that and stuff like that. But this LR Vegito, the Int Vegito, the Patora lead, should be able to one-shot it. If you have the right team with the right leads on there, he should be able to one-shot it pretty much every single time. Make it a little bit faster for you as well, instead of having to sit through a couple of regular attacks. And then this last little path that we're going on here, you can see it has nobody on it right now, but Candy Vegito can pop up on that little path as well. So can Goten and Trunks. The Patora Vegito, or sorry, the Candy Vegito, he can drop a copy of the unit, or of the Candy Vegito as well. Not guaranteed. The Goten and Trunks doesn't always pop up, but when they do, I don't know, I haven't been able to get a copy of the unit from them yet. So I've seen them a few times. I'm not sure they can actually drop a copy, but the Majin Buu and the Candy Vegito that will pop up sometimes are able to drop that as well. So with or without boost, I definitely recommend going in here and just farm it out, get it done before this event's over on the 4th of November, and just make sure that you get this unit on your team, especially with that Dokkan Awakening. He is a whole lot better than he used to be, which he was already a good unit, but now he is absolutely worth the farm, absolutely an amazing unit. We'll talk about his stats and his hidden potential, like I said earlier. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video after we show you a few of these run-throughs. So again, use the type advantage, which is int, and there you go, you see we got 41 seconds. But the type advantage int type units are going to absolutely help make this a lot faster. Without those super attacks there, help speed this along a little bit better for you. So on this clear right here, I'm going to see if we can get a Candy Vegito. I've recorded a few different run-throughs on this. See if we can get a Candy Vegito once and for all so I can show you guys what it's going to look like and see if he drops a copy of the unit for us as well. So I ran out of boost a little while ago. I'm still kind of running through here trying to get some more copies of the unit. And obviously we got our LR Vegito, the Patora lead there. Should be able to one-shot him like always. Very nice. Nice and easy there. And I don't know if that's a Bronze Hercule statue or the Candy Vegito, but we'll find out here in a minute. And yeah, there we go. So there's Candy Vegito right there. So there he goes. He pops up halfway through here. And again, it's not guaranteed that you get a copy of the unit, but it is an extra chance to get the drop for the unit. So even if you see him, don't get too excited. He should be... I think he has even less health than the Majin Buu, so he should be even easier to take out with normal attacks. As you can see there, nice and easy there. He did drop a copy of the unit. I don't believe he drops the Bronze Hercule statues. If you do see him drop a unit, it is going to be the Candy Vegito, if I remember correctly there. So let's go ahead and see if we got a couple copies. So we got the Bronze Hercule statue from Majin Buu and the copy of the Candy Vegito from Candy Vegito himself. So really nice there, really helpful. But 14 copies of the unit, 20 Awakening medals that come from Stage 2. You'll get them farmed out. And then we'll talk about the Hidden Potential build that you want to use for him now. So you let's go ahead and Super Tech. So I've got 2 copies, an older copy of the unit that I built wrong, and I wanted to farm a whole new copy out. So before his Dokkan Awakening, you can see here that he just has a high chance of evading enemy's attack, disables enemy guard and recovers HP with Candy, and then he doesn't have the infinite attack and defense boost stacking, or sorry, the attack and defense stacking with his super attack. Once he Dokkan Awakens, he does have that, and he also has a medium chance to stun, and then his passive skill turns into a great chance of evading enemy's attack, disables enemy guard, and then attack and defense plus 10% per tech key sphere, and then defense plus 10% per non-tech key sphere, and also he recovers HP with Candy. So really awesome unit. Once he awakens, that passive becomes absolutely amazing, especially with that infinite attack and defense boost per super attack. So combo attack is absolutely awesome, and then you can see I put a little bit into crit and evade just so he has the chances to do so there. But again, 20 Awakening medals will get you a copy of, or get you to the awakened copy of this unit. The Awakening medals aren't as hard to farm out for the unit, but additional attack with a little bit of crit and a little bit of evade is my recommended build for his hidden potential. This unit, available till November 4th, like I said earlier, absolutely worth going in and farming. It's not available very often unless you want to waste some story keys on it, which as you can see you'll be using quite a bit of them to try to get this because you have to run through it a lot to get copies of the unit. But hopefully the video helped you out today. Hopefully you'll be able to get it a little bit quicker than you have been if you're using some of the tactics that I showed you today. It's not a guaranteed increase for the drop rate, but hopefully any of the things that I talked about today will help you get this unit faster if you don't have him already farmed out. But with that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe, I got a lot more content on the way as always. And if you have any recommendations for farming this unit out a little bit faster, go ahead and drop a comment down below. But I appreciate you dropping by and checking the video out today. We'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.